Hello, welcome. I'm just trying to chase a mosquito that is floating around. Cheers. Ow. That wasn't good. Come and say hello. Be back in a second. Happy Saturday. Is anyone there? Come and say hello. I keep thinking it's Sunday today because I had yesterday off. And I woke up this morning and I always check my lottery from Saturday night. And hey, Ozzy, how are you? Thanks for saying hello. Nice and early this morning. It's getting really dark now in the mornings. But yeah, I keep thinking, hey, Z, how are you? Happy Friday. Happy Saturday to us in Australia. We're in the future. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Thank you, Ozzy. I'm going good. I haven't been feeling the best again this week. So I'm having some tests and stuff run by the doctor. But yeah, other than that, got about a week off now from work, so it's always good. But I woke up this morning thinking I thought it was Sunday because I had yesterday off because it was a public holiday. I checked my lottery results thinking, why haven't they drawn the lottery? Then I realized it was actually Saturday morning, not Sunday morning. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and I don't know if it's related to the Mounjaro but I was physically sick this week and I haven't been sick in so many years. So yeah, I'm not feeling the best. I'm feeling 100% better than what I did Tuesday, Wednesday. But she said she would call me yesterday if the results came back with anything, and I didn't hear. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because it would be good to know that there was something they could fix rather than, okay, well, we don't know what the problem is. So in that case, maybe it is the medication, but I've been on it for since the end of December. So yeah. Well, yeah, I did have Wednesday off because that was the day I was feeling the worst, and I went out Thursday morning and Friday. Like I said, I'm feeling a lot better than what I did on Tuesday night. It was Tuesday night was the worst. But yeah, it's horrible. I haven't the stomach cramps and the pains and just the sickness. But it's been good for the diet. Not being able to eat. It takes a lot for me not to eat something. But I'm sure I did all the blood tests. I had blood tests and all these other tests I had to do. So we'll see. I'll follow up next week. She says if I'm still feeling ill next week, then I can get a scan. So yeah, I'm sure it will be. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be doing well. Hey, Z remembers you, Aussie. We've got some friends here. But has everyone had a good week? I heard in the a lot of countries, it's really good in the UK and it's good in Australia. Like when I first came to Australia, we get more public holidays. Like we call them bank holidays in England, like where you get a day off because the banks are shut. And I heard in some countries, you don't get Easter off paid, which is really rubbish. It's a public holiday, is it not? So I think we get 13 years in Australia paid public holidays on top of our annual leave. Obviously, that's if you've got a job that pays for them. Obviously, DoorDash and Uber Eats don't pay for your public holidays. In fact, I was out yesterday morning, and no joke, the jobs were terrible. They were like $5 and $6 jobs on a public holiday. I was like, it should really go up on a public holiday. You should get an incentive bonus for working. But then we did a few hours last night and we did really well. Yeah, and of course I took them because I didn't want to be sitting around waiting. So I took them. They were easy jobs, but it was, yeah. Yeah, I know. That's really bad, Z. But do you get annual holiday? Do you get paid vacation leave? Like how many days a year? Because over here, if you're employed permanently, you get 20 days minimum and 10 days sick leave. So 30 days a year plus your public holiday. So it's around 40 odd days a year you're allowed to have time off paid. Obviously, you can save. You don't have to take your sick leave. And I always keep mine accruing. So they, but it's really bad that companies do that. And you get all the big holidays like Christmas, I should imagine. But yeah, I was taking some low jobs yesterday, Aussie. I was like, why am I even out of bed for this? Like, I'm sure the petrol wouldn't even cover that. Okay. 16 days. So that's about a week less than what we get over here. Remind me not to go and work in the States. Oh, the way the dollar is at the moment. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. Keep having this conversation every week. I'm losing money. Well, I don't know, Aussie. It depends. Some days I can do 4 jobs, some 3, some 2. It just depends. I'm actually working on a video at the moment, and it's taking me all week to work on this one. Because when I film my videos, I am ahead. So I've got 3 videos scheduled for next week already that I did last week. And that's good when I guess I do get sick or I can't go out, that I'm not on that hamster wheel running around, trying to get a video out. I'm pretty organized and I hate being unorganized. But anyway, I'm working on a video at the moment and it's Monday to Sunday, what I earn in a week, doing it part-time. And I'll break down my days. Obviously, each day is different, kilometers, so I'm hoping to get that will finish on Sunday morning because I did Monday to Sunday, but probably get it in about 2 weeks, to be honest. So I am working on that at the moment. So I'm literally filming every delivery. So it's going to be a bigger video. I'm trying to shorten it down a little bit. So it will be around 15 minutes so people can actually watch it. But like last night, I think we were doing like 3 or 4 DoorDash jobs an hour, and we're getting a good deal with DoorDash last night. Friday nights and DoorDash are really good. And it's because everyone else is doing the Uber quests. And we did think about doing the Uber quest, but we're like, oh, after last time, I'm like, I don't think I want to do another quest for a while. It's just everyone's doing them, and it's just like trying to, pull at the scraps. Yeah, well, I don't remember. Aussie, don't forget, this is part-time for me. So this is not full-time. So this is only going to be like a 15-hour, 20-hour week. So I don't do it full-time. I do it part-time to fit in with my other job, my day job, I guess, my main job, the one that pays the mortgage. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a part-time video. Z, you're trying to look at the number of holidays on top of that. Paid time off and paid holidays of 30 days total. Oh, it's not too bad. And that includes your sick days and stuff. Oh, thanks, Aussie. Thank you for your support. So I don't know if it was you, but someone says, I think it might have been you, Aussie, but correct me if I'm wrong. Someone said they were going to help me out and watch my playlist to get my view time up. If that was you, thank you so much. I'm still like 1,000 hours below the requirements for YouTube to partner with them. And if I had 100 people from my channel just watch my playlist once, then I'd be there. But we all know that's probably not going to happen. So, and you can put the playlist in the background. You only have to have it on like a little bit of volume. I think YouTube counts it if the volume is on a little bit. I get my husband to do that. I get my kids to do it, but I don't know if it counts in the same house though. But yeah, I think because obviously I've done no videos since January this year, my hours are really low. Well, they're not anymore. They're starting to. Thanks, Z. Much appreciated. It's guys like you that really do help me out, and I do appreciate it. I've got my mate Jeff who lives in Washington, and he puts my playlist on his work computer and on his personal computer about twice a week, and he's been doing that for me for a few weeks. I think that's really sweet. So big shout out to Jeff in Washington. But if you go to the playlist, Aussie, there's a play all. I think it's the vlog playlist. There's a few playlists, but the vlogs, there's about 70 plus videos now, but you can play all and it will just randomly play them without you having to actually sit there and press play. I feel a bit desperate sort of asking that, but like those that obviously want to help will help. So that is really helpful. So cheers. But we've got some sunshine this morning. I will go out after this, probably do an hour or two. Like I said, I want to do a couple of hours today, a couple of hours tomorrow, just to do this video. And thank you, Aussie. I really do appreciate it. And thanks to Z. But yeah, I read something that it doesn't count if you watch your own videos on your own playlist. So I'm not sure if it would count if I did it here. I have been trying, but I'm not sure. I don't know how YouTube could tell. That's really strange, hey? It's like if your video's on silent, apparently they don't like it. They don't count the view if it's on silent, but how do they know? But I guess technology, who knows? They can know everything about everyone, can't they? So what's everyone's plans for this long weekend? Or not so long in for Z's case. You didn't get today off and you didn't get Monday off. Anything exciting? My kids have been eating chocolate nonstop, and they're in teenagers now. It's like, surely you should, it's not a thing anymore when you reach a certain age. Just home watching TV. Yeah, we're still watching The Blacklist. I think we're on season 8 now. So we did a bit of that yesterday afternoon. I did some housework. I even mowed the lawn. Starting to feel a bit better. Ah, thank you so much, Northern Vault. I do appreciate you. How did you find me? Was it a recommendation from anyone? Appreciate that. Happy wherever you are. Where are you, Northern Vault? I'll try and remember for next time. Nothing planned for Z. It's always nice when I wake up in the morning and I've got new subscribers. Love that. I'm so sad. I need to test the pool water, actually. That's one thing we've got to do. Really boring things. We haven't tested it for like about 5 or 6 weeks. And we've had so much rain that no doubt we need some salt. Oh, in Melbourne. Nice. And is it starting to get really cold for you there? We love Melbourne. Don't like the weather so much, but we love the culture and just going there. We haven't been in so many years. We used to always go for like a mini weekend away, my husband and I. But yeah, Melbourne's a nice place to be. We yeah, it's easily 6 years since I've been to Melbourne now. Went to the Grand Prix once, the F1. That was fun. Well, that's one thing I do probably want to do one year is go back there. Hey Amber, how are you? Oh, it's pretty cold here in Queensland. Like, I don't know whether we're just like we get used to the heat and the humidity, but mornings and nights you can feel that chill factor. And it's really dark now when I leave. When I leave to go and do my 2-hour session in the morning before my job at 6 in the morning, it's black. Yeah, the F1's amazing. I've been to like 5 or 6 races. The German Grand Prix was the best. Yes, hit that thumbs up button. Thanks, Amber. I'm terrible at asking people to do that. I always forget, especially on lives. I've seen a lot of Australia, Z. No, I haven't in a long time. Like, we might have the odd family trip, but it's more expensive to travel in Australia than it is to go somewhere else, which is crazy. There's not many Aussies that do DoorDash, Uber. There's one, Jake. I can't think. Jake Krupa. Other than that, there's not many Aussies that do it. I have been searching, so if you know of any, yeah, let us know. Oh, so 7.7 degrees, so that's pretty cold, Amber, right? Although you get snow. That's probably warm for you. No, Jake Krupa. He's in New South Wales and Sydney. He's the only other Aussie I know that does like even he doesn't do regular videos. I think he puts out 1 or 2 videos a month of door dashing. Oh, Chuck. Oh, I've never heard of him. I'll have to check him out. See, I've got, I mean, obviously there's loads of American channels that do this, and Amber C Deliveries is one of them. So go check her out. But it is definitely an American thing, but it's good. I heard one comment, it was really sweet, that it was really good having an Aussie do this kind of content because everyone is normally in the States. So it is quite nice to actually not be one of, like I'm one of 2 or 3 people that do over in Australia. When it's cold, it's 30 Fahrenheit. I hate working in Fahrenheit because we're in Celsius, right? I can't work it out. It's not too cold. Well, that's good. You'll probably be starting to come into summer because we're going into winter now. You're the opposite to us. So you'll start to get a little bit warmer. Do you have a warm summer? It's very cold. Us Australians, we think anything above what, sort of 10, below 10 degrees Celsius is cold. Oh, is it really hot there in summer? Because you're by the desert, aren't you? You're not far from Utah and oh, Vegas heat is going to be intense, right? How am I going to cope? But it's a dry heat. I should imagine it'll probably be a bit more enjoyable than a humidity heat that we get here in Queensland. I could be wrong. I could hate it and I'll be like, yeah, never going back to Vegas in summer. But yeah, we've picked the warmest month to go to Vegas. How crazy is that? How hot does Vegas get? Do you know, Amber? I was working out the other day, last week, on the 16th. So what are we on now? We're on the 19th. Is 3 months. So it's under 3 months now until Vegas. I was thinking about doing some vlogs while I'm in Vegas. It definitely won't be the same. Of course it won't be the same. I won't be doing delivery driving. But I was thinking about just showing like my hotel rooms and some of the, the things we go to, and maybe even do one live. Obviously I am on holiday and I want to chillax. Yeah, you just order. That used to be me. A long story about why I decided to do the DoorDash and Uber. It started, my friend in October, a good friend of mine. We have an Aussie slot channel. It's called MK Slots Australia. My friend, we talked about we're doing this. We play the pokies, which is the slots, and I was like, oh, how do I get some extra money to do this as a, obviously paying pokies for a YouTube channel can be quite expensive if you do it properly. And I thought, well, how do I get a bit of extra income? Anyway, she said she was doing Uber and DoorDash and she showed me the app and I started in mid-November. But then we decided, the money can go to Vegas. You tip 5 cash for every delivery. Wow. God, I wish you were one of my customers. That's so nice. I normally just get bad feedback. Hey, Amber, I was actually using your picture last night when I was doing DoorDash deliveries. No one commented or said anything. Maybe that's just Aussies for you. Average temperature. 107. So 41 degrees. Wow. Oh, my God. Lots of sun cream for me then. And I can't use the picture for my Uber deliveries because it will only let me send text, but that's okay. Oh, wow, yeah. No, that's good. I mean, there's certain things about this delivery I do love, and it is the flexibility, and you're not really working for anyone. You're your own boss, apart from when DoorDash tells you off for braking too harsh or only doing, obviously those kind of things really irritate me. They try and make you like you're a worker for them, an employee. But yeah, most things of it is pretty cool. I do like that. I could just go out 2 hours in the morning, earn a bit of extra cash. And I think if I had kids in school and I was a stay-home mom, I'd probably definitely go and do that. But back in my day when my kids were young, there was no such thing as DoorDash and Uber Eats. It was all this online, like go and sell soap or go and sell. Exactly. Although, to be honest with you, Amber, I've got a work from home job, my full-time job. So I'm pretty lucky there. But obviously it comes with the pressure of hitting targets and, I technically still have to do my day job, but my job, I am my own boss and my work is flexible. So what I put in is what I get out. So I'm pretty lucky with my full-time job that it is a stay-at-home, work from home job. I honestly don't think I could ever do an office job. I really don't think I could. And I like these deliveries because it does get me out there when I've been at home all week, or you kind of can connect with people, even though sometimes you don't always see people. But when you're picking up deliveries and stuff, you do connect with, the people, the servers. And so, like I said, it's helped my anxiety out. But it's definitely something to do. I honestly wish, going back 15 years ago when I first had kids, that it was around and would have been great. Especially when they were at, school, daycare, rather than going into the city, spending 12 hours a day away from them and putting them in daycare really early, picking them up late from daycare. I used to always feel guilty. Oh, wow. That's good. I was just saying last night we were doing DoorDash and we did it for about 2 hours and we are on about 40 Aussie dollars an hour. They were really busy because everyone was doing the Uber Quest. Friday nights are just great. Um, yeah, and thanks for everyone for watching my playlist in the background. I was just saying before, I do appreciate it. You don't have to physically watch it, but just put it on in the background, I think there's 70 videos in my vlog playlist. And I'm just trying to get my hours view time. I know that's going to take time. It's my own fault. I only really physically started the channel in January for this content, and I hadn't done anything within the year. Like, I've been pretty lazy, and I deleted a load of videos that I did do from my old content, which took the hours away from me. So rookie error there. Don't ever delete videos. I've deleted about 300 videos, but most of them didn't count from this year. But there was a good few that I lost about 400 or 500 hours from deleting this year's videos or last year's videos, whenever it was. But yeah, the hourly rate, it can be hit and miss. Some days I can go out there and earn $20 an hour, no joke, and you're pulling at teeth. Then the other weeks you could be earning, like, I had one job, no word of a lie. It was one coffee. It took me 20 minutes and it was a 33 Australian dollar job. And then I got another $20 job after that. That was nearly $50 an hour. And then other days it's just based on demand, isn't it? Caboolture is so spacious. The Maccas are so, oh, really? I've heard someone else say that on my channel, like, wow, what a big McDonald's. And I was like, oh, I guess you've probably got less space. Oh yeah, there are a few e-bikes around the traffic, but I guess I'm not in Brisbane. I'm out in the suburbs, so I guess if you went into Brisbane, the Maccas would probably be really small in Brisbane. It's been a while since I've actually been to Brisbane to go to the Maccas, but yeah. But out in your suburbs, though, surely your Maccas are bigger. It's not like, even if you don't go into your city. But like, I watch London Eats, and I always talk about him. He's amazing, but he's on a e-scooter. He's awesome, but obviously you wouldn't get around London anywhere else. Tuesdays are always the worst day to work, Aussie. Always find Tuesday mornings, but I come out really early and I only do 2 or 3 hours, so it's hard to say. Obviously, I probably pick the worst times to come out. If I did evenings like I did last night, I certainly would earn a lot more money. I know. Well, the customer wouldn't pay that for the coffee. I honestly think what happens sometimes is Uber gets a job and no one wants that job. And they like send it out to like people and no one's picking it up, or there's not enough Uber, delivery drivers. And then they're like, shit, we need to. I had a $56 job once for not KFC, Hungry Jack's, which is Burger King. And no joke, it was going 6 kilometers. And the customer said they've been waiting since 4 a.m. in the morning. No one, and the customer had gone to sleep. They had to wake him up to get a pin. But I got paid $56, and I had another job like that, but it was in the cyclone as well. This one wasn't, but yeah, it's just so random. And obviously, I reckon they only pay a few dollars, $5 plus a service fee. Maybe they might, but I honestly wonder how customers can afford to buy a coffee every day. Like there's certain customers I deliver to every day that buy their same coffee, and it's like, how can you, like, by the time the coffee gets here, is it not cold? Is it not spilled? I mean, obviously, we all know about spillages and the dramas of that, but how 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 can they afford to buy coffee every morning? I would go and invest that money in a coffee machine. Like I've got a really good coffee machine. I buy my really good beans, my milk that I like, because I have my oat milk, and I make it how the coffee shop that I really like to go to makes it. I use their beans. But yeah, like I honestly don't know how people can. I mean, I'm not complaining, but well, I am complaining, but I'm not complaining because it keeps us busy. But how do people actually physically afford coffee delivered every day? And these people live in some, let's just say, sketchy houses. So it's not like they're minted. Like you don't. I mean, obviously, rich people are the ones that don't spend money because they get richer. That's anyway. Hey Brittany, lovely to see you. How are you going? Haven't seen, or I mean, I saw one of your videos the other day, but easy money. And then you get $6 jobs that take you forever, and the order's not ready, and so it's kind of a balancing act, right? You never know what you're going to get, and that is all to do with demand. If the demand is high, then I guess we're going to get paid better, and it is. They may not have a car payment. Yeah, true. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'd still make it myself if I didn't have a car or get a push bike. I mean, you could get a car payment surely on the cost of buying a coffee every day. Maybe not, but oh yeah, I own my car right out. When we sold our house, I paid for my car, so I don't have a car payment. But problem is, your cars don't stay. The cars don't stay new for long, right? And I've already done 30,000 Ks on my car. I mean, I guess if you get it serviced, and the servicing costs a fortune, and that's another problem with the job, right? Always servicing. Very hot coffee from Macca's. Do you? And you tip $5 for everyone. You're so nice. I wish you were in locally to us. I'd go and deliver your hot coffee and hopefully not spill it. Do you find that you're always maintaining your car, your truck, Amber? We call them utes over here. UTE, utes. Yeah, true. Maybe. Or maybe like, I mean, most of the time when I order food, I'm just being lazy. I'm not saying that everyone's lazy, but I deliver to some people that definitely have cars, because you see their cars and they have coffee, and I mean it keeps us busy, right? So and there will be people out there that don't have that. Have a good breakfast, Aussie. I hope you have a good week, and thanks again for putting the playlist on. I do appreciate it. Happy Easter and enjoy some time off, and good to hear from you. But I mean, never complain about people ordering a coffee, but I'm surprised of how many people do it, especially when the Australian economy at the moment is pretty bad. Like unemployment's at its lowest, at its highest. Houses aren't selling, like it is like I said, against the American dollar, our Australian dollar is really, really poor. Is that the collab video, Amber? I think I'm posting mine on the 21st, which is the 20th. Maybe do you think I should change it so we've got a few different dates? Because everyone's posted it on the 20th or 21st. How many miles do you do a week, Amber? Do you know? Do you put some good miles on your car? What about you, Brittany? I feel like I do at least 600 to 800 kilometers a week. Depending on how much I earn, depending if I do DoorDash. If I do DoorDash, I do less Ks. And someone mentioned the other week, try and do shop and delivers because they are less Ks. But yeah. Utes. Yeah, Utes. I'm amazed they don't have that in Bluey, Amber. Utes. It's basically a utility vehicle, like with a tray at the back of the cab. Yeah. What would we call them in England? We'd probably call them trucks. Maybe. I can't remember. It's been that long. I don't even think we have utes in England. Probably have four-wheel drives, SUVs, but not utes. I still haven't heard from Life Over 50 to see if she's okay since the last message I got from her. Like, I think it was Tuesday night. It was the night I was really sick. And she said that she doesn't understand. She thought that just one of us was posting the video of the collab. So I'm still, and I emailed her 2 days ago saying, is everything okay? Did you figure it out? Like, did you watch the old one? And so be interesting to see if anything happens there. Hopefully she can get her video out. But I can change my scheduled date if you like, Amber, and push it back later on in the week if everyone's doing it around the 21st. But whether it will matter, I don't think it will matter. I don't know. I'm actually looking forward to that video coming out. Grey nomads. What's that? Never heard of them. Amber's daughter is really into Bluey, everyone. I think most people that are in Australia don't watch Bluey, but like outside of Australia, especially if you've got kids. Hello, how are you? Hey, Matthew. You are sub to the channel. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining. How are you and where are you based? Is it Saturday or is it Friday? I keep thinking it's Sunday today because I had yesterday off because it was a public holiday. And I checked my lottery results this morning thinking, okay. And it said it hadn't been drawn and I was confused. And I realized, oh, it's not Sunday morning, it's Saturday morning. So I am all over the place. I love these long weekends. I've also got next week off work too. So I've got a whole 10, well, it won't be 10 days now, but I did have 10 days. Caravans. Oh, okay. Yeah. Old people who drive. they sell up and they just buy like a caravan and park their car in the middle of nowhere, camping grounds or somewhere. Oh, wow. Do you have so what's your channel, Matthew? Well done. But yeah, what was I saying? I can't remember now. I've lost my track. RV, yes. I've heard of RVs, yeah. But they're normally the RVs, aren't they? The big ones, the really posh ones that have look like hotels. Now they look nice. I wouldn't mind one of them. They've got their own private bathroom and kitchen and sleeping area. Yeah, they've got their and what kind of content do you do, Matthew? I can't check right now, but let us know. Appreciate the support. They are they're like $100,000 just for the basic one. So that would be nice, and then you could see a lot of the country, especially when you retire, and if we ever get to retire, they're pretty cool. But yeah, it is. Obviously other priorities come in, like you just can't justify that kind of money just to maybe have the odd holiday here and there. Oh wow, all kinds of weather to traffic to my diecast. Awesome. I'll check it out. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. I learned about pippies. What's pippies? I'm Bluey at the beach. You and your Bluey, eh? You're learning more about Australia than I am. I did like your Bluey theme for your daughter's birthday. That was very cute. You're the best mom, aren't you? Earth Roamers first came out. I wanted that one until I saw. Yeah, I know. They're so nice, aren't they? But yeah, just to be able to have a holiday once a year, just to park up in camper van somewhere. Yeah, they are something you probably do when you retire, and maybe you have a bit of money, or you sell stuff, or you inherit money, or something like that. That's something. That's something that obviously. And even if I had the money to buy one, I'm not sure I would really want one, to be honest with you. There's better. I'd pay my mortgage down for once. Honestly, my mortgage is pretty high, but that is, obviously we built on a bit of land and we were lucky and we got the things we wanted, but it comes at a price, right? I did want to pay my mortgage down in 10 years. That's my goal. And I'm on my second year now. I don't know if that will ever happen. RVs are bad. They leak and will give you problems. Even the brand new ones that look like they're mini hotels. Little things that come out of the Standard Square. I've honestly never heard of them. Maybe we call them something else. Or maybe I'm just like on a different. Oh yeah, so Sunnybank. My godparents used to live Sunnybank. Was it Sunnybank? Oh, I'm trying to think of the place, but it was around Sunnybank. And when I first came to Australia in 2001, I stayed with them, and they actually moved up to the Sunshine Coast after that. But yeah, that was in 2001. I spent a lot of time in South Brisbane. Winter is the best time. I like the cold mornings, but the days are just beautiful. The humidity is not there, blue skies. It is the best time of year. Best time of year in Australia is winter, especially in Queensland, Brisbane. So good. Like the temperatures are still like 25 degrees. Beautiful skies. None of this rain and humidity that we get in summer. Oh, the rain and the humidity and the mosquitoes and all that terrible stuff. Do you ever come up to North Brisbane? It's always hot. I was just saying before, I'm going to Vegas in July, the worst time of the year to go to Vegas probably, but it is, there's going to be air conditioners, there's going to be swimming pools. So I'm sure I'll be all right. And I am used to the heat. I guess it's going to be a different kind of heat. So wish me luck. Let me know if you would still like me to post some content when in Vegas. I do have a slot channel, a pokey channel, which I will be posting stuff on, but that's going to be pokey slot related. We call the slots pokies over here. Don't ask us why. I don't know the reason. I don't know why. But if you do want to see some Vegas content, even if it's just me, I might do the odd live and also do a few like videos of my hotel room. And, you know, we're hiring a Porsche and going to the Grand Canyon. So if anyone wants to see that, let me know in the comments and I can definitely put that on this channel as well as the other channel. So you want to see it, Brittany? Oh, thank you. I'll put it up now for sure. Brittany wants to see it. Thanks, Brittany. You can do it. We paid off our mortgage in 50 years. The time goes really quick. We did it in one income. Wow. That is awesome. No, because I followed a lot of people, but one of them is the Barefoot Investor. And we do follow a lot of his principles about pays and, you know, paying debts off. And we literally just have the home loan now as a debt. But like our mortgage, when we first got it, was over $1 million. And now it's down to like 950. So I've paid off 50 or 60 grand in a year. But it just feels like with the interest rates being so high, I'm forever like, okay, like whatever I'm paying, but obviously interest rates have started to go down. So I'm really hoping that I can, you know, I'm really hoping to pay off my mortgage in 10 years. So that is good to know that I can do it. And obviously the more you pay, the less interest you pay. So it comes down to, your friend went to Vegas. He said people like to get tips a lot. Yeah, I think, yeah, I've read that. It's going to be really hard for us Aussies to tip because we don't really tip. The casinos, yeah. And like when you're getting drinks at the casino while you're playing the slots, you don't pay for the drinks, but you give the server a tip. She's a Vegas dasher, Val. What's the channel? Yeah, I'll have to like see if she wants me to come on and do a dash with her. Although I was kind of hoping not to work for the holiday, but I suppose it would be good to pop in and say, you know, bit of content. Yeah, we're gonna go and see the Grand Canyon for the day. Hopefully it's only apparently 2 hours or something from Vegas. I don't know. But we're driving there. We've hired the car. Your email, cool, thank you. She does lives mostly. Oh, okay. I'm never going to remember that. Maybe text it to me, Amber. Oh, dear. And also, Ellen is in Vegas too. Might pop in. And there's also Sin Cities, but he's so like, do you ever find with him? He do a week of videos and then he goes quiet for a month or two. Oh, thanks, Amber. I mean, Brittany. And thanks, Amber, too. Yeah, it should, even if it's just lunch or I do one delivery with her. I certainly don't want to do more than one delivery. God, I'll be like, yeah, I'm not earning money. I can't even turn my app on over there. I want to go play the slots. I'll be eager to get back to the casino. It'd be like a big play center for adults, hey? But yeah, I'll definitely I'll check her channel out and say hello and do that. I'm really excited about this collab coming out next week. They're doing one in September. What, a meetup? Is that what you're talking about? Post a shout and say, hey guys, I'm here with Val and Ellen. Yeah, I could do that. Do they know each other? Do you know? think it'd be so cool living in Vegas. But then I haven't been and I might hate it, so I'd like to go back once a year actually. But it's so expensive. I don't think I'll be going back for a few years. Oh, okay. All right, I might miss that one. But yeah, you don't know. Well, they could do. Who knows? They might do if we all agree to meet up. Oh dear. Although I guess everywhere is within Uber. I could get an Uber somewhere, even if they are outside of, because we're staying on the strip. But I know we are hiring that car. And then when we leave Vegas, we've hired another car and we're staying in a place called Oceanside in California. Yeah, although I think most of the time we're going to be on the strip though, Brittany. So I don't know if we're going to really be outside of the strip. Might go to Fremont, which is the downtown, but oh, does she? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. There you go. Maybe I can meet up with her. Yeah, good idea. If she does the strip, then I might bump into her, or I might ask if she would like to. Yeah, Fremont. I'm looking forward to seeing it all. But yeah, then we're staying in a place called Oceanside, which is like kind of halfway between San Diego and LA. And yeah, we've booked 2 nights there and then we fly out from LA after that. So it should be exciting. But yeah, I really need to earn some more money to save some more. Because we get half every time we exchange it. It's like terrible. But hey, one day. You were born in San Diego. Oh, wow. For some reason I thought you were born in Florida or you lived in Florida. Is San Diego really nice? I've heard some really good things about San Diego. California is going to be warm too, isn't it? In July. Should be really nice. You've been everywhere, Amber. Do a lot of Americans travel around the US quite a bit? Like, do you just do holidays in your state or do you travel out? Because in Australia, it's so expensive to travel within Australia. Like, you wouldn't do it. Like, to go to the Sunshine Coast, which is an hour away, it's more expensive to go to there than go to Bali. You know, it's crazy. You can go to New Zealand for $300. Whereas the Sunshine Coast is so expensive. Like everywhere, Gold Coast is expensive in Australia. It's cheaper to go out. So I don't know if it's cheaper over there to go outside. Okay. And they would just drive most of the time or just fly. But I suppose if you're used to the American dollar, you're not exchanging dollars. It's not like it's going to be any price difference. I just know that it, like, you stay within Australia, like these touristy places just cost a fortune. But yeah, the price is, hey. But I might call it a day now, guys, and I've got to go wake my kids up and go and get on the road and do a couple of hours. Like I said, this week I'm working on a video which is a Monday to Sunday of what I earn part-time. So I've been doing that this week. You traveled when moving, obviously. Yeah, when visiting family. Oh, you'd fly. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't really drive too far. Oh, thanks, Z. You too. Have a lovely weekend and hope you have a lovely Easter. And thank you again for everyone and your support. And yeah, I'll probably have another live next Saturday as usual. But take care, guys, and have a good weekend. And thanks for joining. And hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Take care, guys. Bye.